Hi, welcome back to Food Travel Shopping Channel, and you're watching another unboxing. So what would this be? I don't know. Let's open it. Well, I do know. You don't know. So feel free to comment below if you want to make a guess, and I'm gonna review it right now. Let's open it up. All right, this open. Maybe you guys know because I mentioned what I wanted before in my previous unboxing video. So if you watch my previous unboxing video, you might actually know what it is that I want to get. Okay, let's open this. Yes, it is my deep fryer. Okay, so let's get this out of box. Okay, so yes, I have my T-fal Odorless air fryer here. So I am going to unbox this right now. Okay, let's see what comes in our package. Obviously the deep fryer. All right, it's really nicely packaged. Again, I'm actually gonna flip it open like this. It's easier to unbox. Okay. Voila. Let's get our foam out. Okay. Alright, so let's unwrap this. There's a plastic wrap. Alright. I'm gonna show you this way. Alright, so what comes in here, we have... Alright, so this is like a choco filter, I believe. There's the instruction. Alright, so let me take this out first. There's the wire here. Alright, so this one's a little bit shorter than what I expected in terms of the length. But that should be fine. Okay, we do have to assemble the basket, the fryer basket. There's the handle. Alright, so that's the basket. We need to assemble with the handle here. So, alright, so I'm gonna remove the cardboard here and take the coil out. So this is the coil. Oh, interesting. There's a little reset button here. So you can take the coil out. What I like about this particular air fryer is you can take the bucket out and you can pour all the oil out. And let me just move these aside here. So basically this is what comes with the T-fal Ordorless Deep Fryer. Now I purposely wanted the odorless and because I don't want to have all the oil steaming out of this, while I'm cooking inside. So this is actually a good alternative. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna definitely try it out and see if it's really odorless. It's odorless. It's not completely odor free. Okay, so there's just less odor when you do the deep frying. All right, so the system basically right here, you can see the air vents. So the air vents is gonna be connected here with the fan. All right, so you can take off the lid as well. So that's great for cleaning. And you can actually remove the fan as well. And there is a filter in the back here as well. So it's great, really great for cleaning. And also in the back, there's a little dripping pan in terms of all the oil filtering through the fan. All right, so this is right here from the back. All right, so I'm just gonna put this back in first. All right, so the black thing here is the choco filter, and you just lined it up like this and put it in, and we can install it and place our cover back here on top, and you just snap it in. Okay, so in terms of the assembly of our basket here, I'm just gonna cut the foam. All right, so let me just put the cover back on. All right, you just snap this back in place here like this. And there we go. And this is our oil bucket here. All right. that's how we put our front back in, and I just want to show you if it's hanging like this, that's how it looks like. All right, so when they suggest in this case, when you do the frying, you want to close the cover first, and then you can lower it into the oil. And this is how it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna wash everything and I'm gonna give this a try, and I'm gonna put the oil in, and let's see how much oil it takes. All right, so let's wash and I'll come back.
A few moments later.
Okay, so when you plug this in, there is a little indication for you to see which one is gonna be facing up. So it says this side face up, so when you plug it into the machine, you wanna make sure that is facing up, because when you look in the back, there is a north and south pole, I guess, the circle indication. So that is something that you want to pay close attention. It's not like the machine is not working, but it might be just because you didn't properly put in the power units correctly. All right, so something that I found this as not as stable is just, this is just relying on the magnet. And sometimes if you just knock something over or like trip it, it's very easy to be pulled out. So I wish this could have been a little bit more secure. So when you use this, you gotta be careful in terms of this right here. So I'm gonna add in our oil now. Okay, so I'm gonna use vegetable oil. Pour this into the pan here. And let's see. Wow, I even need more than one bottle here. So one bottle is not even hitting the minimum in this case. All right, so this is 2.84 liters. So this is 3 quarts of oil. And I believe the box says you need 4 quarts of oil in this case. So it makes sense. So thank goodness I have a little bit more vegetable oil here. Hit the maximum here. So between maximum and minimum is good. All right, let's close this off. And let's turn this on right here. This is the on button here. And you can hear the fan running here. All right, so I'm gonna let you hear the fan running. Okay, so all right, so at first the light will come out here when it's ready, obviously because I have minimum. And I want to turn my temperature to 375. And when I turn the knob, I can hear the fan actually lower because they know that it's not ready, right? The oil is not ready. So now you can hear some bubbling noise here. We're just preparing for the oil. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my timer here and see how long it takes in order to have our machine to reach 375 degrees. And what I like about this machine, you can actually stick it on here. That's pretty good. Okay, if you're interested in this machine, I will put the link in the description box. So far, there is some downfall because of the capacity of what you can do, but most of the machine that you find out there, they do have a little window, but you can't even really see what you're frying in there. It's kind of useless. At the same time, when you put the cover on, it just gets very foggy. So this machine, they claim that it's anti-fog, you will see everything. All right, so in terms of what the wattage here, it goes up to 1800 watts. Okay, so this is a 3.5 liter container of the oil. It claims that it removes up to 74% of the odor. So this is, perfect if you're, living in an apartment that you want to use this, or you're living at a home where it doesn't have a vent that really goes out. You have one of those microwave vents, okay? So that's something that you might want to consider here. Okay, so there's the knob, like I said, there's the temperature knob, which goes up to 375 degrees. And basically it breaks down to 300, 325, 350, and 375. And it does have a printed in terms of what you're cooking, like fish, 300 degrees, vegetable, like tempura that you want to fry, some vegetable tempura, that's going to be 300 degrees, 325 degrees rather. Shrimp, seafood, 350. chicken $3.75, French fry, crispy French fry $3.75. All right, so I'm doing $3.75 because I am going to prepare some beignets. So if you want to see how I'm making my beignets using my deep fryer, check out my other video as well, and I will put it in the description box below. I am gonna recreate the Café de Monde beignets. So if you've been craving for some beignets, so check out that video. Oh yeah, so far, don't forget to subscribe to my food travel shopping channel and give me a like if you enjoy watching the unboxing of my new deep fryer, as well as giving you some basic information here about the review of this machine. All right, so the second knob here is 30, it's a timer, so it has a built-in timer. It goes all the way up to 30 minutes, which makes sense because most likely when you're frying stuff, you're not gonna exceed 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes is totally sufficient. This is a very powerful machine. The coil goes through the oil, and like I said, it's 1,800 watts. Pretty crazy. Now, the one thing that you might consider is that this will probably fry something that if you have a family of 4, it is in a smaller scale in terms of the basket wise, so you can't really fry too much stuff at once. So I was debating this machine versus their Yeezy cleanup machine, and I decided to go with this one because I want to try out the odorless. I can always, purchase another machine, just regular deep frying that I can use outdoor, and it can, have a higher capacity of the container of the basket, frying basket. So I decided, right now, during this season of time, we're staying in most of the case at home. I want to get something that is more appropriate for indoor use. All right, let's check out the time and see. Oh, right now it's almost 5 minutes into it, and we're still waiting for the oil to heat up. So, all right, so we're gonna have to wait. So I guess when you do this, I suspect it's like 10 minutes, okay, to heat up the oil.
A few moments later.
All right, so it is now ready. After 11 and 20 seconds approximately, now its fryer is ready. So let's check out my beignet video for, how things turns out. If you found this video to be helpful, please give me a like. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button right now to our food travel shopping channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video and update.